Hey, good morning. Next thing, the entertainer. Got something to holler at you about. All my civilians, all my civilians that are big deals, of course, meaning that are not in the streets, that don't live by a certain code. At one time, I thought I lived by a certain code because that was the rules to the environment that was around me. And I lived my life to that code until I became an adult and I grew up and was mature enough to know that didn't apply to me, that I wouldn't of that caliber. I didn't live that lifestyle. I'm protecting my family, my wife, my children, my mother, my grandparents, or anybody else around me, right? That's in my family, that's in my circle. When I mean my family, the one I created, me and friends, big deal family, whoever, right? If something happens to me or any of mine, the authorities will be called. You do anything, you break into any one of my family members or friends' home, the authority will be called after something gonna be put on you. That's just how it's gonna go. The rules of the streets don't apply to me and mine because we don't live of the streets. Excuse me. And that's just what it is. And when you're a civilian, that's okay. Because, I think a lot of these people got this mixed up, man. Look at the old mafia and all the other crime lords or all the criminals, whatever you want to call it. They did that to each other. They didn't mess with the civilians, man, because they respected them enough to know that that's not the life they chose. Some of y'all got this mixed up, man. You following rules that don't apply to you. Now listen, by me growing up in a certain environment, I understand when you go to either a prison system, you go, or you associate yourself with a certain lifestyle, hey man, those rules apply to you. Today, if I was to go in any, a prison system, those rules apply to me. Because something I did, or I made a choice, to be in this type of lifestyle. Some don't, right? Some don't. A lot of people that's in there don't need to be in there. And that's just honest. The system could be, crooked, dealt a bad hand, wrong place, wrong time, all of that. But then those rules still apply to you. If you know, you know. I don't have, that's for another video. But I'm just saying, all civilians, listen, man. You protect yourself, protect your family. Because I'm protecting mine, I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting everything around me, associate themselves with me. You understand? That's just what it is, man. Just what it is. A lot of these dudes that think they tough ain't tough until they go in that place. I got cousins, I have family members who really live like that in that place. And guess what? They let me know that the ones that be out here with all this tough guy act, quiet in there as a mouse. So that's why I try to save my younger family members, to let them know, hey, this ain't for us, man. We wasn't built for this. It's not for us, man. You understand? So you need to be honest with your family and save them before they get themselves in a situation to where they can't be saved. And you can't save them. And the rules that they weren't taught, gonna eat them up alive, man. And that's just being honest. I'm glad that I was at least taught them to where I know how to handle myself and I know how things go. Sometimes that ain't always the case for some people. So save your people if you can, man. Stop leading them down. That's what's wrong with the old heads. Leading these youngsters down the wrong path, man. Let's lead them right. But all civilians, protect yourself and protect your family, man. Because with me, authorities will be called.